Hi everybody, my name is Lex and welcome back to my channel. This is an update for my deck of panning, Project Pan. Yeah. This project was made by Emily from Emily and Max, and she basically created prompts for every card in a deck of cards. They get mixed up every month and we roll stuff in to pan. Simples. Everybody knows this project, it's been around for ages, so yeah. Let me update you on what I've been doing and roll something new in for this month. I had to get myself a drink because I'm getting a sore throat from all this filming and all this talking. And this is the Fridge limited edition salted caramel frap flavor. And it's so good. And I'm very sad because I know I'll probably never get this again. I've got to try not to drink it all in one go. Anyways, let's start with the thing that's been in here the longest. And that is my palette from Revolution. This is the Redemption palette, Mermaids vs. Unicorns. This rolled in for the prompt matches eye colour because I thought this would be a good match for my eyes. Sure. I rolled it in for 30 uses. I've only had one extra use this past month, but honestly, we're not doing too bad. We are at 19 uses, so slow and steady, we're trucking along. One day I'll get it finished. The good news is that I did actually get something finished. You may have seen a spoiler for this in our last update because I didn't plan very well and I wore this on the day that I was filming my update, which technically counted as part of June instead of part of the last month, but anyways. This is my Ursula palette, and this rolled in for the prompt Spotlight a Panner. The panner I was spotlighting is Sophie Alexandra here on YouTube. She created a project called the Project Level Up, and that basically requires rolling in an eyeshadow palette, and for level 1 you use each shade once and hit 1 pan. For level 2 you use each shade twice and hit 2 pans, and so on and so forth. I rolled this in for a level 1 of Project Level Up, which basically meant I had to use everything once and hit 1 new pan. I already had a pan in this silver shade, so I managed to hit pan in this purple. It only took me literally one more use. It's a very powdery shade. This palette's very old. This was very powdery, and I needed to pack a lot of it on to be able to get that lilac colour show in. I don't mind though. I'm glad I got to use this palette, and I would like to honestly get more use out of it and maybe finish it up completely so I can get it out of my collection. It's very old. It's starting to smell like crayons. I'm gonna continue putting it on my face because I don't really care. But yeah, the only shade I still had to use was this brown, which I managed, and I hit this pan in the lilac. So all of these have been used now. A pan has been hit. I can roll it out. And this palette has got some more love that it otherwise wouldn't have gotten. So yes, I'm glad I did that. I think actually quite a few of these shades are relatively close to pan. This purple has a slightly different formula, so it's not a completely like finely milled matte. So I think within a few uses this could get pan. I think this pink is easy enough, and especially if I use it as an inner corner highlight, I could dig a little pan in there. This teal is also very powdery, so I'd have to pack this on and use quite a lot of it, so that wouldn't be too far away. And surprisingly enough, this black has a big dip in it. I think because it's a sequin black, it goes a little faster as well because the sequin formula makes it a lot more kick-uppy. But yes, that's finally rolling out. I think that's a good way of sort of using products in this project is like that level up style, because then you're getting use on a whole palette in that no pan left behind way, and you're hitting a pan, so you're like committed and you're making progress. I think maybe I'd like to try Project Level Up as a proper project on its own at some point, but I'm not sure because I always struggle with eyeshadow projects, and this year was my year for trying out Pan That Palette. If you guys enjoy it, I might do it again at some point. I think towards the end of the year I'll probably do a big poll on what people want to see from me and my eyeshadow project next year, because I have a lot of options. I could go back to doing Pan those eyeshadows, I did really enjoy that. I could pick another Pan that palette, or finish this one off if I haven't finished my current Pan that palette off yet. Depends if people want to see something new or not. Or I could do Project Level Up. You know, there's so many eyeshadow projects that I could try, and I'm open to any of them, so I might do a big poll at the end of the year and see what people are feeling. But yes. Up next for the prompt this time last year, that's a product that you bought around the same time last year. So at the time, I rolled in this W7 Gloss Away Vanilla lip balm, and I rolled this in for 50 uses. I only had to get 21 uses this past month, and I got 15, so we're not too far off. I'm at 44 uses, so just 6 more and I can roll this out, which shouldn't be too hard. That should be like one day of taking this to work with me. We'll have to see. Then for the prompt spray, I rolled in this Penhaligon's perfume in the scent Luna, and this is beautiful. I love it. It's great. It's pretty unique. Maybe a little bit like citrusy. It's a little fresh perfume, which is interesting for a perfume called Luna, but it smells really nice anyway. I wanted to finish this. I've used it 4 times, and it had a little bit of use before I rolled it in, but nothing major, and I think maybe like within 20 uses I could get this finished, I think. Another 20 uses. Sorry. Enamored by the glass. Anyways, so we're going to be keeping this in, and this has been a really nice scent. I do enjoy it. For the prompt Out of Your Hands, I asked my boyfriend what he wanted me to roll in. He said a lip product. I gave him a few to pick from, and of course he chose the most difficult one. This is my L'Oreal lip lacquer in the shade 110, Dracula Blood. It's a liquid lipstick, and in the past month I broke the cap, and like it snapped in half. Like it genuinely just like broke, because this, when I like screw it on properly, it like tightens up again, and then I can't open it, and I broke the cap trying to open it. I did manage to get it open in the end, but that just means that I'm gonna like not be able to screw this fully, and I'm gonna have to be a bit careful about it spilling anywhere. But I rolled this in for 15 uses. It's so far had 3 uses, including one this month, so slow going, but that's okay. I think I just need to figure out whether it goes better with warm tone or cool tone looks, and then I'll be in. Last month the cards hated me and made me pull 2 extra cards, so I rolled in the prompt pencil, and I got this lip liner. This is the shade 312, and it's sort of like a dark browny shade. I mainly just use it to line the outside of my lips, and then I put a lip gloss over the top. That's what I did today, but it blended together, and also I've like eaten and drunk stuff, so it's all kind of come off. Might need a refresh. But yeah, so this has had 2 out of 30 uses so far. And for the prompt In It for the Long Haul, I rolled in this Next Brow Gel, and I don't actually think this is going to take as long as I thought, because there doesn't seem to be as much product in here as I initially anticipated. I used it 5 times this past month, and it's definitely going to keep going for a while, like definitely another couple months, but I definitely don't think it's going to be in for as long a haul as I thought. Anyways, because our Ursula palette is rolling out, I'm going to roll something new in. Let me get my cards, and I will explain the Joker to you while I shuffle. Basically, the Joker, or in my case my 2 Jokers, correlate to the prompt, are you joking me? And that is anything that is difficult to pan, something that maybe isn't too seasonally appropriate, something that you're going to set a really hard goal on, like anything that's just tricky for you. Not that you're going to hate pan it, but just something that's like a challenge. So anyways, we're trying not to get those. And I've got 2 Jokers in here, because I'm a mad woman. But yes, let me split the deck, and we can pull a card. It is the Four of Hearts. The Four of Hearts is hit a pan. Okay, okay girl. Let me see what I can find. The only things that I have that are close to hitting pan are eyeshadows, and I really, really don't want to be bringing any more eyeshadows in. So, this is a brand new product. This is the Revolution Pro CC Perfecting Pressed Powder in the shade Warm Beige, which I hope is a good match for me. It's very, very reflective. Oh my god, why are you so shiny? But yes, this is the powder. Hopefully that'll be a decent match for me. I haven't actually tried it yet. Yeah, that looks fine. So I will try and hit pan in that. Okie dokes. Sounds good. I'm ready. That's my update. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you all in my next one. Bye!